Hey everybody, it's me again. Know it's been a while since my last video, so oh yeah, all 3 subscribers. Sorry guys. Sorry I've been a little slow. I've been really busy with homework and junk, and I think it's about time I got a new video up. So, alright. What is this video gonna be about? I've been skipped a few weeks, so the topic I originally was going to cover was StarCraft 2, but you guys are going to have to wait just because I have something else I'd rather talk about right now. But that was the original subject, was StarCraft 2, so if you guys want to hear all my opinions on StarCraft 2 and everything, you'll just have to wait. That'll be next video probably. This one, before I get started, I just want to do a quick throw out to my buddy Thane. He did a video that basically turned into like a big tribute to me and his cousin, which was really awesome, and just thought I'd give him a shout out right now because you know, that was awesome, and yeah, I miss you, man, and I miss all my friends from back home. So life out here is fun, but it's a lot of work, and don't have too much of a social life either because of work. But so what is this week about? First off, I'm gonna start by what I've been doing here so far, and things that aren't related to video games. Oh my god. Let's start with what I did last Saturday. I went to see my favorite band Weezer in concert. Wow, there's a cat behind me now. That's pretty awesome. So that was a lot of fun. It's one of the things I want to do before I died. So that brings me to the topic of Weezer. Anybody who's been on my Facebook pages saw the crazy things that went on the concert, and I don't need to go into that too detailed, but I'm going to get on the subject of Weezer as a band and the ridiculing they've gotten over the last, ever since they came back into the mainstream, since forever. And that is anybody who has heard anything about a Weezer board or anything knows how much the band has had conflicts with their fans and everything else about, they're abandoning their old style and everything. It's all a bunch of, whiny things, and it's really annoying to see that their fan base is a bunch of whiny brats. And it's their lead singer Rivers, who's their front man, who does everything. Does a lot of cool stuff. He's a really smart guy. I mean, shit, he graduated from Harvard. He loves to experiment with music, and people should cut him some slack for that. The original Weezer albums, if you've heard them at all, they deal with a lot of his heartache and a lot of other things like that, and that's why a lot of people fell in love with Weezer, and reason why I did too. They're basically telling my life story, a lot of their songs, but a lot of people lately just can't figure out why their newer songs are the way they are. A lot of people ragged on Make Believe and the Red Album, some of the Red Album. Mostly the one that's been getting the most ridiculing is Raditude, which is kind of funny, which is a hilarious name. But Weezer's no stranger to this. They had to deal with, for years, their poor album Pinkerton, which is probably one of the deepest and greatest albums of all time, went from being ridiculed by critics and confused fans, and now it's considered one of the greatest albums of all time. So it's a little strange that band's no stranger to confused opinions. And so, what do I think of Raditude? I honestly love every album Weezer's done, and Gratitude, I think people are taking it way too seriously, just like they do everything else. Gratitude is... I considered it kind of just a fun album. It was Rivers playing with different stuff, and it was really funny. It was kind of a satire on, you know, all the popular music right now. I mean, he does a rap song, for God's sakes, with Lil Wayne, which a lot of people took that the wrong way, I think. I actually took it as a whole big satire, and it actually sounds really funny if you listen to that way. And it's just an album where Rivers had a lot of fun experimenting with different musical styles, integrating Weezer's style into other genres of music, and I think it's great. I'm by no means a music expert, but that's my little Weezer defending claim to everyone right now. They got a new album, Hurley, coming out, which I'm really looking forward to, and I can't wait for it. Looks like it's going to sound awesome. When I was at the concert, they played their new song, Memories, which sounds really awesome, and they've combined a lot of the things that made them great before. It's a lot of great elements from every form Weezer's taken on, and it's a really great song. Everybody should check it out. It's on YouTube. It's a really fun song. Can't get away. So that's not the whole episode. There's one more subject I'm going to talk about briefly. I saw, hopefully everyone else has seen it, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Freaking awesome movie. I honestly thought it was I didn't know what to think at first when I had first heard of Scott Pilgrim. When I first heard of the name Scott Pilgrim, I actually saw it on Facebook before I even knew about the graphic novels or anything. I saw it on Facebook, the advertisement for the movie, and get cat. I saw the advertisement for the movie, and I didn't know what it was at all. It wasn't until I did some snooping that, in fact, I found out it was game related. And from there, I kind of got a little nervous, curious, I think as anyone would. I mean, I love games and everything, so I didn't know what to think of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. So I started to do some digging closer the movie came, and I read like the first and like half the second comic, the graphic novel, whatever they are. They were neat, but I wouldn't call them real great. I've never been a big fan of graphic novels or anything. They had some cool little game jokes in there, but I've seen so many internet game comics that it really, I didn't think it did too much to make itself stand apart other than the whole little relationship thing. But it did enough, you know, to be a graphic novel and stuff. But when it came to the movie, just take note, any filmmakers that want to do, you know, game themes, graphic novels, comic books, in a stylistic way, this is how you do it. Take notes. Watch this movie. It's a shame the movie didn't get the opening box office weekend that it should have, because it's got more action in it than Expendables does, which is kind of weird. But I don't know. I haven't seen Expendables yet. I can't down talk it too much yet. But I don't know. I've heard enough things about it to know that I can't spend $11.50 on it. Oh yeah, it's $11.50 to watch movies in California. How frickin' nuts is that? So I see that my time's running low here, so I'm gonna have to do a part 2, where I'm gonna finish up talking about Scott Pilgrim.